Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your weekly reading forecast for April 22nd to April 28, 2019. Taurus, I've already shuffled the cards. We're laying out your spread. We're going to continue with the Celtic cross. Now, Taurus, I also shuffled for the energy of what is the energy that is your emotions and feelings in the week ahead. And we're going to take a look at that in just a bit. And also, Taurus, I was shuffling for the pre-shuffle to a guidance card for you that I was going to pull at the end of the reading, but a card fell out, so there it is. We'll just look at that at the end of your reading. So I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for taking the time to spend your time here with me. Please continue to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate that. I hope you are all doing well. I see the Six of Wands here. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so Taurus, let's get into your reading, darlings. So the energy at the bottom of the deck, you got this Two of Pentacles. So this is earth energy, Taurus. Nice. You're in your element. With the Two of Pentacles, you are focusing on balance. You're focusing on balancing your money, balancing work, balancing home, balancing your chores, balancing your activities, balancing your relationships. Everything is about balance for you. You may be even focusing on adapting to changes, but from the looks of things, I feel like you're doing pretty okay in the week ahead with maintaining balance and even adjusting to changes if need be. Because as you can see here, the infinity symbol, you don't look like you're struggling in this image. Okay, that doesn't look to be a struggle with balance. So the focus is to maintain that balance that you have obviously appear to have achieved here, Taurus. So good for you. Now, Taurus, the emotions and feelings you're experiencing in the week ahead is you have curious, interested, fascinated, and inquisitive. So what has piqued your interest? What do you have your sights set on, or what has caught your attention with curious? There is something that piques your interest here. Okay. Now, is there something that comes in that's some sort of surprise? There's a box here. Something you weren't expecting? Or is there something that is going on in your world that just suddenly appears? And now you want to look at it more closely? Whatever it is, you are interested, you're fascinated, and you are inquisitive. Okay? You're interested. You are liking it. Okay? You are liking it a lot. Nice. Just be careful with this curious energy, because the curiosity can also kill a cat. Okay? So be moderately curious, Taurus. You also have surprised, startled, flabbergasted, and astonished. So something surprises the hell out of you, Taurus. And I do feel that it's in a good way. So I'm very excited for you and interested. Is this what piques your curiosity? Is the surprise that's coming your way? So Taurus, something's coming your way that you weren't expecting. Something that is a pleasant surprise for you. So look forward to it. Okay? Keep that healthy optimism going in your week ahead, because you got some good shit coming your way. Or maybe a good somebody, since this is a person here. Or is somebody surprising you? Are you part of some sort of event? Or is something happening to recognize you in some way that you didn't know about? Either way, hey, sounds good to me. It's all good, right, Taurus? There's nothing wrong with a little celebration, a little joy, a little happiness. So, your situation is you got judgment. You got judgment. And judgment is a major arcana. So, this is your situation. And with judgment here, this is about action about decisions. This could be about some important decisions that you're needing to make. This is about you possibly getting a second chance. You possibly being literally liberated from something. You may be experiencing a new awakening or embarking on a new phase, a new chapter of some sort. You may be coming to a new realization, experiencing a renewal or a rebirth. You could be rising to the call in a situation. But with this energy, I feel like you are having some sort of, you're experiencing some sort of liberation, I feel. I feel like you're liberating yourself or you're being liberated from something. You may make a decision that allows for that, an important decision that allows for that, Taurus. Or someone decides something in your favor. You could receive a judgment in your favor that's connected to some form of authority or something in the legal system, judicial system, where it's in your favor and you are skipping off with a decision that you like. But with judgment here, this is something that's working out in your favor. This is something where you are possibly rising to the call, or someone's rising to the call for you. This is you getting a second chance. I'm seeing a butterfly here. She's dancing to music here. Whatever this is, there's good energy around it for you, Taurus. There's really good energy around this. And what's on your mind about it is you got this Eight of Cups. So you're probably moving on from something because this is feelings and emotions. This is you possibly moving on from something that could be relationship related, family related, or just something that you had put a lot of feelings, emotions, and time into. You were unfulfilled by it, and now you are where you can move on. And that could be what's happening here with judgment, is that you are now where you can walk away from something, from someone, and move on with the Eight of Cups here. Look at that. You are able to leave some type of bullshit behind. Nice. Now, you could be, what's on your mind, emotionally unfulfilled and looking to move on from something. And you finally make that decision. And making that decision causes you to feel liberated and brings you balance and peace with that Two of Pentacles. And it's a positive change with that Two of Pentacles. Because the way that you see yourself is this Nine of Cups. And this here is water energy, feelings and emotions. And this can be wish fulfillment. But this, for me, I feel, is talking about you experiencing some sort of satisfaction with something. Something brings you satisfaction with that judgment. You find satisfaction, you find happiness, or you get a wish. She's at the beach, she chilling, she basking in the ambiance of the whole scene, and she's at peace, and she's just feeling it. She good. So something's making you happy. Something's giving you gratification, satisfaction, guaranteed here. So in the past, Taurus, you got this Page of Pentacles, Earth energy. Now, pages bring about messages, but with this page has a map on the ground. This page has a cat. This page has a coin that he's flipping. He's at a road with two signs for two directions for the road to take. And so I feel that in the past, Taurus, that you've been trying to be practical with a new approach. You were trying to map things out, find your way with something. You may have been trying to learn something, or, learning along the way, mapping things out along the way in the past, following your instincts, needing to rely on your instincts, needing to learn as you go. You may have even tossed being practical to the wind in an effort to trust the universe with something on how to move forward or what path to take or go down. But all in an effort to create something new, to have something new happen, or have some sort of new practical start to build something new in the recent past. You may have had to go down a road less traveled. You may have had to take a chance, and the chance you took wasn't as practical as you would normally approach things, but you took the chance nonetheless in the past, going with your gut, following your instinct with this Page of Pentacles. And that could be what surprised you, or it piqued your curiosity. That's possible. That caused you to do that in the past. But where you are right now is the Nine of Wands. And with this Nine of Wands, this looks suspect, because the Nine of Wands talks about persevering, overcoming the odds, the wounded warrior, not giving up. And so you don't look like you've given up right now, but you look like something spooked you. You look like you got hurt taking a chance with something. Something that you did in the recent past that probably wasn't very practical to do, but you took a chance anyway. Or it was a learning process. Something new that you gave a shot. It came back to bite you in the ass a little bit, or maybe a lot. And so it left you feeling a little fucked up, right? With this Nine of Wands, look at you. You might be even a little shook. Okay? It feels like you almost fucked up. You almost didn't overcome. You almost didn't persevere. I mean, there's 9 wands. You got 2 left. Look like she got, let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the ground. They all look burnt up. Smoke still coming off of them. And she's standing there with 2 left and her back against the tree. And now she got a black and orange cat. Is the cat scared too? So you definitely on defense is what I need to say. You are on defense. You are on guard here. Something got you on high alert right now, Taurus. Perhaps in the recent past, you cast your cares to the wind. You weren't being as practical. You weren't being as grounded. You weren't being as responsible with your gains. You just tossed it to the wind a little bit. Had a little fun with it, perhaps in the past. Any money or resources you may have come across, and maybe you didn't handle it as well as you should have. And I feel like you knew that. Or even if you didn't, you thought that the chances you were taking, there was a chance it would work out for you. But now, you on high alert. You are on guard. Shit just got real. Some problems, some complication has come up. But you're on guard, you're on the defense, you are concerned, you are worried right now. And so your challenge here is you have the world. And the world is a major arcana. The world is talking about having mastery over something, trying to complete something, trying to have success over something, trying to have attainment. This may even be you just trying to have some confidence about something. But your challenge is now that you're on guard, you're on the defense, you may even be, you're trying to persevere, and you may be worried about your ability to persevere and overcome now because you were immature, you were being impractical in the past, perhaps, or not as practical as you should have been. And so you are now on guard. You're worried. You're on the defense. Okay? You feel a need to take some sort of action. You feel anxious because you want to achieve some sort of success with the world. There's something you want to obtain, something you want to get your hands on, something you want to bring to an end perhaps. So let's take a look at the world more closely. With the world, you have the Ten of Swords. So you want to avoid ruin. Whether real or perceived, you're looking to avoid ruin. You are thinking that ruin could happen for you, or that ruin is beginning to set in somehow. And somehow you want to bring it into ruin happening to you. And that is your challenge, is avoiding ruin of some sort. Perhaps with your finances. Is that why you have the Two of Pentacles here? For stability? Is this why you're the Nine of Cups? You're wishing for something to happen? And you're hoping for a second chance or to be liberated in your circumstances? And with that Eight of Cups, you're emotionally unfulfilled. You want to be able to move on. So let's look more closely at that Nine of Wands that's got you tripping. With that Nine of Wands, you got the Seven of Pentacles. So you are on guard with the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles, this is about earth energy. This is about your energy and effort. This is about your investments, seeing a return on what you've been doing, what you've been working on, what you've been wanting to see success with, what you've been trying to build, what you've been trying to have prosperity and progress with. You're worried about that. You're worried about whether or not you're going to have success or ruin at this point with what you've been working on, with what you've been putting energy and effort into. Perhaps you're worried that you had not put in enough energy and effort, and now you're wondering about that. Perhaps in the past you felt more confident about what you were doing, what measures you were taking, and they felt good and practical, even if you were taking a chance. And now, where you are, you're looking at things and you are wondering what the hell's going on with what you've been working on. I feel like you haven't seen the return that you were hoping for, and this is causing you to be alarmed, concerned, because it was supposed to happen by now. Or you're not seeing as much as you expected by now, perhaps. Or you may be realizing there's more work to be done, and that could be what you're surprised about. And so, how you're being seen is this Queen of Cups. And with the Queen of Cups energy, this is feelings and emotions. So you could be being seen as being very sensitive. You could be trying to follow your intuition. You could be trying to get grounded with your feelings and emotions. Keep your wits about you. With that Queen of Cups, you have the Knight of Wands. So with that Knight of Wands, you take a look. The Knights bring about events, and this Knight looks like he facing some trouble with that dragon. You're looking back at that dragon, and that's a big ass problem, right? So you're being seen as being emotionally troubled, being upset, trying to keep it together, trying to manage your emotions. You maybe even appear emotionally dependent, emotionally codependent. You may be seen as trying to take action to deal with something that you see as a big issue, a bigger issue than you're being seen as someone who's emotional and upset, because with the actions that you've been trying to take or that you feel you need to take, you really don't see how you're going to slay the dragon or fix the problem or address the issue that you see as an issue right now. You're being seen as being emotional about a situation that you think is too big for you to handle. And so the way that you are dealing with things on the inside, how what's going on within you, is you got the Hangman, and this is a major arcana. This is water energy, Taurus. And so with the Hangman here, this is about, you may be feeling like a victim. You may be feeling like you're stuck. You may be feeling like you're experiencing delays. You may be feeling like you're being sacrificed. You may be trying to see things from a different perspective, or having trouble seeing things from a different perspective. You may be trying to let go of a situation, or having trouble letting go of a situation, or finding a way to be released from something, or how to be released from something. You may be feeling like the victim with the Hangman energy here. But see, with this Hangman, even though there's locks and chains on this person, he still holds the key. So no matter how stuck you may feel or perceive you are, or with regard to the circumstances that you're looking at that seems like you can't move or fix or do anything about or come out of. You are the key. There is always a way out. There's always a way. It still comes down to seeing things from a different perspective. So your outcome is you got the Six of Wands. Very interesting, because this was taking some really interesting turns, Taurus. Very interesting turns. And with the Six of Wands, you have the King of Pentacles. Nice. Whew. Okay. So with the Six of Wands, this is you finding victory over your challenges. Whatever the hell this is that you're dealing with, I feel that you do surprise yourself, or you become surprised that whatever you are experiencing challenges in, or feeling up against a tree or wall around, or feeling stuck, or you're in your feelings about, or that the problem is too big, or you're not able to tackle it, not seeing any action that you can take that will handle whatever it is you're dealing with. That with this Six of Wands, I feel that you figure it out. You figure it out with that King of Pentacles. Either this is you embodying the energy of the King of Pentacles, where you get grounded, you get mature, you get focused, because the King of Pentacles got the Midas touch. Whatever he puts his mind to, or puts his, whatever he touches turns to gold. He's able to create, and so you're able to manifest what you need. You're able to create what you need. You're able to practically analyze and plan and enlist the help that you need, and orchestrate and come up with what's needed to orchestrate it. Whatever it takes, you have the means in your world, the actual means to create what you want, to have the solutions you need, to have the resolve that you need. And this may be you surprising your fucking self. And you may find an answer that piques your curiosity, piques your interest, that causes some fascination in you, where you find that inspiration, that strength, that drive, that motivation to actually move forward and get control over the situation and work towards progress, because you find the determination and the means to do so. And you're able to have victory over your challenges. This is either through the actions you take, through family, whatever measures or means that you discover, you're able to have that success. You can also either possibly gain recognition, or you bring recognition to the situation that allows you to get the support that you need as well. So you may be assisted, but I'm here to tell you, Taurus, you got victory happening for you here. So victory, victory, let's repeat it. So whatever it is that you're dealing with, Taurus, trust and know that you will have victory in this situation, but it takes you being grounded. It takes you being resourceful. It takes you having a plan. It takes you not giving up. It takes you having balance. It takes you being operating in moderation, getting control of your feelings and emotions. It takes you taking action. And you may be surprised by the help you may get. And it takes you remaining curious, having optimism, continuing to seek the answers, because your ability to get unstuck is possible. You have victory in the end. And so your guidance here is, wow, it matches with surprise. You have celebrate mystery, trust the journey, unexpected secrets. Well, well, well. When synchronicity is. That's what you got going on here. So you may not always see all the answers. And maybe that's what's got you rattled. But you know what? The answers will come. Remain curious to find them. Get in hermit mode. Get on that quest to seek. Don't get distracted. Stay on path. And you'll be surprised by what you can accomplish, because you will achieve victory. Just remember to celebrate the mystery. Don't get spooked by the mystery of the unknown or the unseen, but trust the journey. Unexpected secrets. Curious. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.